No, lethal Leigh Wood. It's an almost new nickname there, but certainly a new weight, a new promotional team, and I guess you're thinking a new belt coming up on May 10th, huh?
Yeah, new challenge, new promotional team. It's all new. It's all exciting. Frank just mentioned there, you know, Ring Magazine Knockout of the Year 2022. Don't think I mentioned it much. People don't shut up about it, but yeah, no, I was Ring Magazine #1 fighter for best part of the year 2023, 2024 as well. So yeah, really looking forward to having that few extra pound and not killing myself to make the weight as much. Anto's a great fighter. Not looking past him. As always, I'm preparing. I'm expecting my hardest fight today, as I always prepare and always expect. You're guaranteed 5 weeks on May 10th.
You're expecting to come away with the IBO belt?
100%. I won't say I'm not going to lose. I'm sure that's a fight. To get to this level, your mindset's different. Yeah, you're coming to win, and I'm sure it's the same. Nothing personal, but I'm coming to win.
Let's bring in the champion here, Anthony Cacace. You talked about you want the biggest and the best fights. This is certainly one of those. Leigh Wood, one of the best fighters out there. Give us your thoughts on this one.
Yeah, again, it's another massive fight. It's another 2-time world champion who's proven himself on the world stage. So, you know, Leigh he's a great fighter. He's got power on both hands. This has got the recipe for, as Frank says, fight of the year. I fully respect Leigh, his power, you know, but I'm ready and I'm coming to take the title and that.
Leigh, I watched an interview with you the other day. You said that you were looking to drain the confidence out of Anthony Cacace.
That's not correct. Yeah, you know, Anto, and rightly so, his confidence is flying. He's come off some really good wins. The Cordina win especially is a massive win. And then beating Warrington as well. My pal from up the road. Yeah, it's my job to go out there. I'm looking forward to the challenge of going out there and strangling the confidence out of him round by round. And I believe that's what I've got to do to get this win over the line. I know how to approach the fight. I know what I've got to do. It's not going to be easy, but I'm confident in doing so.
So it wasn't drain the confidence, it was strangle the confidence.
Strangle.
Just to confirm, Anto. Can you have the confidence strangled out of you, Anto?
No. Listen, I'm just confident in when I fight, always. You know, it's just taken me a bit longer to get here, and it was the same for Leigh. You know, I believe that we're both very talented fighters, but you know, come May 10th, we're going to be able to show the British public what we're all about.
Also, watching an interview with you, and so I do all my research. Sometimes I get the quotes a little bit wrong. This is all I do, fellas. So, Anto, let me put this one to you. You said I'm a better boxer than him. I'm smarter than him. I'm heavier-handed than him as well. So, whatever way it comes, I'll be more than happy. Are these comments that you stand by here today?
Of course, you know, if I didn't believe that, you know, what's the point in even me sitting in front of you all here? Do you know what I mean? I believe that I could beat everybody in the super featherweight division, not just Leigh, the whole island.
You're the man at 130?
I believe so. I've waited long enough and I'm ready to fight to the death, and that's just the way it is.
And Leigh, your confidence must be, in your power, must be sky high, right? Sometimes we see you just snatching victory from the claws of defeat, the jaws of defeat.
Yeah, that's not down to one attribute, you know. If you look at the wins I've got across the line, Conlan, I'll never be as better boxer as Matt Conlan, but I beat him. Warrington work rate, unbelievable. Zukan had the record for punches thrown, but I reduced and beat him. Laura, he chinned me, so he must be a big puncher, but you know, I come back and I beat him, you know. There's so much more to boxing than being able to whack, which I can whack, and it's in my back pocket, it's my Uno reverse card in my back pocket, you could say, but you know, there's so much more to boxing, timing and how to go about it, and that's down to my team. That's my ace of spades, my team, how we approach it, the scout report that I get, and the direction and the way I win this fight is down to them, and that's my superpower.
I've seen you talking about this fire that you've got burning inside you. Tell us a little bit about that fire.
Yeah, you know, since I've been 12 years old, I've wanted to box, and there's nothing else I want to do. If I can go back in time and do this journey again, the ups and the downs, I would do it again because I've enjoyed it thoroughly. coming to the tail end now, but I just want to win. And people say, "Oh, don't you want to do it for your kids and for this, for that?" Yeah, a little bit, but this is my journey. This is what I saw when I was a kid and wanted to get there for so bad for so long and went through so much to get here. I want to achieve my maximum, and people say, "Oh yeah, but you've done this, and you weren't expected to do that." Yeah, fair enough, but this isn't my maximum yet. I want to achieve my maximum. I want to do everything I can do, and being a two-weight world champion is my next step.
And then, so listen, you've heard Leigh Wood very, very passionately speaks about his fight. I know that there is something burning deep in you as well that doesn't seem to get put out.
Well, listen, we're both fighters. I think it's burning in all of us. But as I say, it's me and Leigh. We've got to the top of our game. Leigh believes he's more to give. I believe we've got plenty more to give. So it's just natural for us to feel this way. I bring it back to many times again. It's going to be a great fight.
Well, we've had a bit of Belfast and Nottingham before, a night that you remember very, very well, one that Frank mentioned at the top there, that was against Mick Conlon. Are you expecting, Leigh, a similar kind of dramatic fight, or are you hoping to just sort of get the job done without having to go through all of that?
Whichever way you have to do it, but more to what you first said then, Nottingham, Belfast, unbelievable atmosphere the first time round. We've got to expect that again, My auntie is probably going to hit 5,000 tickets today, and that's unbelievable. That's the biggest response we've had on tickets, so it's going to be an absolute cauldron in there on fight night. Hopefully Belfast will be the trip again, because it was unbelievable. I just want to say as well, for the Michael Conlon fight, all considering, a flag came out and I ducked it and then swung for a pint down my leg and onto my foot and soaked my boot and my sock. So please, Belfast, this rein in a little bit for this ring walk if you're anywhere near me, folks.
And so is that a message you'll be relaying to your Belfast lot?
No, I'm sure they're all tuning in and watching, but you never know, it could have been the Nottingham one, you know what I mean?
So, when it was Warrington, he's a two-time world champion, you got the job done. When it's Cordino, two-time world champion, you got the job done. This is another one, a two-time world champion. This is high-quality opponents that you're working your way through here, ain't it?
Yeah, man, it's unreal. Just as I said, 2 years ago, these were dreams. I could never have seen myself in the likes of Cordino or Warrington or Leigh Wood watching these boys on TV. Now I'm in with them. I've beaten two of them onto the third. It's unbelievable. I'm just taking it all in as I go along. It's been a great trip.
Why is it that you win? Don't tell me. Don't tell them. I'd quite like you to just tell Leigh Wood here. Why is it that you beat him May 10th?
Why is it beating? Because we've got that fire burning inside me. I want to continue this journey. It's for me. Lee's been the whole way through his journey, whereas Max is only starting and I'm 36. So, I just believe that it's my time.
Any response there?
No, I know what I need to do. Like I said, he's a really good fighter, but my ace of spades is my team. I've already looked at him, we already know what we need to do, how to approach it, and I'm very confident, not just winning, but getting Anto out of there inside the distance on May 10th.
Don't think I've ever seen you go down. Big puncher. Thinks he can get you out of there. How does that make you feel?
Well, if he didn't think that he could get me out of there, it's not too good for him. He's got the power, he's got the experience. Of course he's going to have that type of attitude. I'm not going to dig him for that attitude, that's the attitude he should have. Listen, it's all respect here, but at the end of the day, we're both getting to take each other's head off.
It feels like there's respect, but it feels like it's...
There's respect, and if he didn't believe he could win, I don't really want this fight. That don't get me up for it. He believes he can win. I'm hell bent 100% sure I'm going to win. So it's going to make a great fight. And you don't want anything other than that. We want the respect and that, but you want to fucking win. I want to win, and that's what's going to make this night unbelievable for the fans, for the viewers, and for Frank.
Well, Frank, is your appetite whet for this one?
More than, when we were talking about this fight, it was, he could have made his defence against Nunes, but this is for me, it's a much better fight. It's got more going for it in this fight, and obviously financially, it's it's a better fight for both of them. And who wouldn't want to see this? I mean, listen to the two of the guys. They're respectful. They're at the top of their game. They give everything. In every fight they have, they give everything. And that's all you can want from any boxers. And when you've got two guys in the ring with that attitude, you know you're going to get something special. And it will be, I am telling you, something special. You're buying a ticket, you're going to see something that's going to amaze you. And if you're watching it on the Zone, and that's the place to be, we all know that now, that's where all the best boxing is, that's where we are, bringing the best boxing to everybody around the world. Watch this fight, because this is going to be a standout fight this year.
Leigh, let me just ask you this. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen you. You've been a little bit in the boxing wilderness. While you were away, this man became champion. His career soared, and you went missing.
I was there for one of them. I was pretty much ringside for one of them. But yeah, you know, I don't want to moan about them because there's always people in worse situations watching these interviews, and I'm not going to sit and moan about where I've been and what's happened and what I've been through. But what I will say is I'm extremely dedicated to my craft, and when I can't box, I run. When I can't run, I box. When I've got injuries on both sides, I stand on the spot and I throw hooks. You know, I do what I can do. I've always been that kid that will do what I can do and look at things like what I can do instead of what I can't do. I never sit and feel sorry for myself. But yeah, I had a few injuries last year, and then couldn't quite get the right fight at the right time. we actually seen the Anton Warrington fight get made, and I remember, no, I want that fight, I want the Anton fight, and then my team was like, yeah, we're ready. I'm like, yeah, no, I want it. And then we even got into talks quickly about it, and then my team was like, look, realistically, you're not going to be ready for this fight. And thankfully, I've got a good team, man, because I wouldn't have been ready for the fight at that time. But, you know, tail end of last year, back to 100%, and now is the right time, and I'm just thankful for everything I've been through, that I stayed dedicated and I stuck on it, and mentally I got through it, and we're finally back, and I'm buzzing to get out now and be here today.
And so you're heading into the Lion's Den, just like Mick Conlan did. How are you feeling about that? Because he will have a crowd there which are very much backing him, which will be looking to will him to victory on May 10th.
I mean, it's another tick of the box, isn't it? I mean, I've never went into the Lion's Den like this. You know, as Leigh said, there was 5,000 tickets. That's a lot of tickets. So, you know, it's going to be a great night. I'm buzzing for it. You know what I mean? Well, I'm going to get a bit of abuse. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's what it's about. But at the end of the day,
you won't get a pint down today, I'll tell you.
Well, here it is. They're better not get a pint over me. They'll be changing the boots. But no, it's just how it is. I'm just, you know, I respect Leigh. I respect this team. He's got Ben. He's got Barry. What a team! He's got everything around him. But you know, I believe that I can do this job. I know he's confident in it, but we're just going to have to wait to make plans to see.
This table, Frank, firstly to you, I mean, it sells itself, right?
It does, and I'm delighted this fight. I really am delighted it's happening. It's a, as I said earlier on, it is a cracker of a fight. You know, these guys, they will not disappoint. They can't disappoint because they don't know anything else but fight. They are two true fighters, two exponents of the art of boxing, and courageous. They've got everything that you could hope for to bring to the ring. And I'm telling you, and I'm repeating myself, I'm telling you, you are going to see something extra special on the 10th of May. Don't miss it.
And Leigh Wood, the challenger in your hometown, do you have a message for the people and a message for Anthony Cacace here?
Firstly, just the response on tickets has been unbelievable. We're probably going to hit 5,000 already today. If you want to get tickets off us through our team, lethal.info@icloud.com. Get on there, be quick. Buzzing to be back. I've missed boxing just as much as you've missed me. So May 10th, can't wait to get out there and do the business as usual in Leigh Wood fashion. Hope Anto has a great camp. If the worst case scenario happens and Anto somehow beats me, there'll be no excuses for me. I want the same from you, Anto. I want the best version of you. No excuses, and may the best man win.
100%. Yeah. I'll be in tip-top form. I've started camp now, so the best version of me will turn up, and I believe this is going to be. Yeah, I genuinely believe it's going to be a war from the start. great fight.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone at this top table. Before we face the fighters off, here is a reminder as to what's coming up on the global home of boxing, DAZN.